think it's gonna work. If not, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. But we sure messed up. Holly, you ready to go work on some fencing today? Yeah, me too. Let's finish our coffee and we're fixing to get busy, old girl. What is going on, y'all? It's Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm, and guess what our plans are for today? I am over here where Nugget and the alarm system's pasture is gonna be, and y'all, we're gonna try to get started on this thing today. It is a cloudy day, but I don't know if it's gonna stay like this, but it feels wonderful this morning. I mean, I bet it's like 70 degrees. The sun's not blaring down on us. Still no chance of rain, but it is cool, and it is a perfect day to work on an emu fence. I can tell y'all that. Well, that's our plans. Me and Brooke gonna get started on this thing here directly when we get finished with all the farm chores this morning, and get the H-post put in first. And it's a bunch of them in this pasture, y'all. Y'all look. We got lots of H-posts in this pasture. We got several gates in here. That's one reason why. And it's just several H-posts in here, but that's okay. Then I guess depending on how quick we get finished with this one, I don't know. I guess so. You know, we could do this one and then do the boys' pasture next. Or, y'all remember, we got this here split into twos. It originally was gonna be one giant pasture, but then we decided to split it into two pastures with a gate right there that we can leave that gate open, you know, once the pond starts, or once the pond gets, you know, where it needs to get, which that's a whole nother story that we've discussed 30 times here recently. But anyways, once the pond gets going and we want to let Nugget out there in the pond, we can leave this gate here open. He can go back and forth as he pleases. Now we got 3 pastures for the goats if we want to do some rotational grazing for everybody. So that's why we decided to split this one off. And I think it's going to be perfect. I really do. I do think I made one mistake though on this pasture, and I hope it don't cost us a whole bunch of time, and I hope it works. And let me go show y'all real quick. Let me show y'all. And I've told you guys before, I am no fence master at all. I'm just not. And I'm not gonna tell you guys no tale. I think I should have put another wooden post up here on the top of this hill, I think, or an H-post on top of this hill. We'll see. It's not a long pull, so maybe it won't affect us too much. So as you guys can see, here's our H-post gonna be right here, and we're gonna pull this way, right? Gonna pull this way, and then we're gonna go way downhill to, there's an H-post over there. I'm thinking, y'all, I probably should have put something right here. I really am. I really am. We may have to dig and put an H-post here because this is a pretty big old hill. I just don't know, pulling that wire this way and then trying to get it go downhill right there. I just don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we shall see. We shall see. If not, we'll set us 2 poles here, put us the H-post in, let this set up, and then not the end of the world. I mean, I'm thinking this ground, I say that y'all, we ain't had no rain in forever, but I'm hoping we can dig in this ground if we need to. But we'll cross this obstacle when we get here. If it don't work, it don't work. It is not the end of the world, and if we got to spend a little extra time getting 2 holes dug, that's so be it. But other than that, I think this will go fairly smooth. I really do. Now, let's get everybody taken care of this morning and get started on the Nugget pasture. You guys remember in the last video where I said I wasn't gonna forget Peach's feed when I went and fed her, and I didn't. And this morning, guess what? I got her feed here. But guess what I forgot to do yesterday? We went to the feed store, got Mildred some feed, got some minerals, and I sure forgot Peach's feed. So, just, whew, you know what I mean? Hey partner, I didn't forget Peach's feed this morning, but I did forget her feed yesterday. But one thing I'm not gonna forget is working on your pasture today, buddy. Yeah. How about that? And look, you're gonna have a great view of us right there. We're right there. Yeah. So you can holler at us or anything you want to do, you know what I mean? If you think that post needs to be a little bit lower or something, just let us know, okay? Yeah, I gotta go get the boss lady fixed up. Then we're gonna get you fixed up. Haven't been over here yet this morning, and this was Peach's first sleepover with the goats. Now she's been in Jesse's stall by herself the past few nights, but you guys saw the last video. Peaches decided that she was gonna hang out with the goats for whatever reason. Uh-oh, we got a little rescue mission. We got to postpone letting the goats out just for 1 second, y'all. All right, buddy, I'm gonna get you, okay? I'm gonna get you. You just hang on 1 second. You hang on 1 second, sir. Oh, there you go. All right. Mission successful. Well, that was an easy save, wasn't it? All right, Peaches, how'd you like your sleepover? Y'all stay up all night giggling and watching Smokey and the Bandit and Grease? Yeah. All right. Good morning, Mildred. Hey, baby girl. All right. I'll set this in here. Shut this door. Well, I can't tell you how much I love these stalls. Hey there, Fifi. Y'all ready to come on out? Come on, let's go. Good morning, Capri. Good morning, Miss Jessie. Hey, girl. Come on out, y'all. Come on out. Y'all come on. Now I gotta get the boss lady taken care of this morning. All right, they're all out. Good deal. Let's shut the door. Now we don't have to worry about anybody getting Peach's food, and it would be you, sir. You'd be the first one in there, wouldn't you? You'd be the first one in there. Good morning, Peach. Good morning, Peach. Look here. There you go, girl. Have at it. Chomp, chomp. All right, got the boss lady fixed up. Everybody's out and about. So let's go get the boys. And Jesse, we're gonna see if we can get this Nugget pasture going this morning. Yeah. Yeah, we are. All right. Boys, boys, boys. All right, Big Moody. Getting you here, buddy. Don't let me forget to put that back in the pig feeder, okay? Pig bucket, barrel. Couldn't get that out, Mo, okay? Because I'm sure gonna forget. Question that popped up since we got top moved over there and we feed our bucks a buck feed. There goes a tractor. Let's wait till it goes by. Since we feed our male goats a buck feed that is specific for bucks, what about Topper? What kind of feed is he having? He's having our goat grain, which is our goat feed, and it's perfectly fine for him. And our buck feed is for breeding bucks. Uh-oh, sorry, Moody. His bucket runneth over. Sorry, buddy, I was filling his water up. Cut that off because I didn't put the bracelet on. This is a buck feed that's made for breeding bucks. We got 2 breeding bucks now. We got Mo and Joe. We determined last year that Topper, or we assumed Topper, was not fertile anymore. We made a video about that. We put a doe in here with him that was in heat, and he could care less. So that threw up a red flag. Plus, his jingle bells are way smaller than they should be and used to be, okay? Now, this is a kid friendly channel, and so we're gonna keep it that way. If I don't feed these guys, y'all, they're gonna tear stuff up. Hang on, we're gonna continue this conversation. Y'all give me just a second. I should have known better. Y'all come on down here. I wish you could get your buckets out. Yeah, okay. There you go, sir. Come on, Mo. I should have known better than to try and... All right, back to the buck feed. As I was saying, Topper's been over there with the girls. No interest whatsoever. You know, Topper does not smell like a buck. He doesn't have that bucky smell. Topper's not doing number one all over himself like Joe. Y'all seen Joe? His white's not white. It's a brownish yellow. You know what I'm talking about? Pretty confident Topper is technically not a buck anymore. Topper is a natural wether. I guess that's what you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know what the natural term is for it, but regardless, we don't think Topper is interested in mating and so forth and being a buck anymore. We're just not. We don't know what happened. We don't know why it happened. Back to the feed. Our goat feed, both of them have ammonia chloride in it, and that's what helps prevent urinary calculi. I think I said that right. I call them kidney stones. So, perfectly fine. Everybody's good. Since Topper's not into breeding, he's not gonna get the buck feed. And I hope that clears that up. Y'all look, there's the men in black, there's Scott and Redneck, all hanging out with the honeymooners. They must be good company. I will tell y'all this though, they will make you laugh, so maybe that's what they're in there for. Y'all need a good chuckle this morning, especially old Loretta. She's a walking comedy show, I tell you that. Remembered the cup. You believe that, Gus? I remembered the cup. Let me get a fist bump. Thank you, sir. Whew. So, me and Brooke got to figure out the whole stall cleaning, or mucking of the stalls is the technical word for it. We did this 2 days ago. It's back up again. It's mainly Mildred. I don't know if y'all know, but a cow goes a lot at one time. I mean, it's like this. Then on top of that, they do that multiple times a day. So a cow really puts it out. So when she comes in one of these stalls, you know, she may go twice in one stall. And let me show you how much I got today. Remember 2 days ago we did it. Look at there. But good thing is this is some great compost. So I need to find a way to collect goat manure. Of course, this is a general purpose scooper here. It does, of course, horses. It does Jessie fine. It does Mildred completely fine. But the goat raising nets just go right through it. So I got this plastic shovel, and Jessie, I just cleaned this up. I swear, y'all, I just cleaned. This stall was clean. Jessie, this stall was clean. See, this stall was clean. I mean, this stall was spotless. I mean, Jessie just came in here. Jessie. And be honest with y'all, Jessie goes a lot too. I mean, she's a little miniature donkey, but y'all look at this. Look at all that trail right there. Jessie. Anyway, just cover that up. Oh my gosh, Jessie. I was recording, Jessie. I mean, goodness gracious. I guess she lets me know how she feels about me cleaning up the stalls. Jeez, Manilli. Anyways, This gets Jessie fine, this gets Mildred fine, but the goats, I got a plastic shovel that is a stall shovel, and I think I'm gonna drill me some holes in it that is smaller than the goat raising nets, so the sand can filter through, but it'll collect it for me, and that way I won't be spinning my wheels trying to use something like this. I don't know if they make something for goats or not. I may Google that too, but I like my idea of using that shovel. Appreciate that, Jessie. I really do. Jeez, McNeely. But I do thank y'all for the compost. Yeah, this will eventually be great compost for the garden at some point. All right, so me and Holly, we counted 10 H-posts. So I got basically 5 pieces of rebar. I'm gonna need to cut 5 more. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when me and Brooke were doing this the first time, there was one thing that kept becoming a nuisance, and that was this wire. So this tension wire comes like this, right? And doesn't look like, you know, this would be a big deal at all. And here's an example. This is a piece that's pretty much unwrapped, right? So you start to pull this and you can see what happens. It starts getting all tangled up. You need about 16 feet, or that's what we need, about 16 feet, give or take, per H-post. And so when I get this tension wire, it gets all tangled up, and next thing you know, something that should take 5 minutes is taking 25 minutes because you're getting all these tangles out. And I was like, well, there's gotta be a better way. So I saw people using one of these things here, and this is called a spinning Genny. And I know if you had like, you know, 2 miles of fencing, this would really, really work. Actually, it says it holds up to 4,000 high tensile fence wire, which is basically what tension wire is. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get one of these and see if it works. I saw people using these, and I'm like, this has gotta work. And it was like $50, as much fencing as we got to do, as many H-posts we got left to do. If this will save me just basically an hour and a half to 2 hours of my life that I saved for $50 or $60. And I'm not even done yet. So if this works, whoo, this would be a huge game changer. Now we gotta try to put this thing together, Holly. You see this? This thing's got a lot of parts to it. Maybe it won't be too bad. Maybe it won't be too bad. They just give us a diagram here. They don't show us steps 1 through 30. Nope. All right, well, let's have at it. All right, y'all, we got it put together. I see one issue that I may run across. It looks like you're supposed to drive this in the ground. Maybe I can do that. This ground, oh my gracious. Still no rain. Maybe I can get that in the ground though. If not, I think I can rig something up either on the tractor or on the side-by-side that will allow me to hold this in place while we spin it. Hopefully this works though. I told you guys I thought I could figure some way to rig that lazy Suzy up, or creepy Genny, or whatever they call it. Look here, look at there. I think that's gonna work right there. I think that's gonna work. Oh yeah. May not be the prettiest thing, but I believe that's gonna work right there now. I'm all safetied up. So let's get started cutting some rebar. Rebar is cut. All right. And I'm happy to report 0 injuries. All right, y'all, I think we're ready to begin. I got all my stuff. I got the creepy Genny, the lazy Suzy, whatever she wants to be called. Got her ready. We got the saw ready. Measuring tape, pencil, drill, hammer, staples. I think I got everything except my help, and here she comes right now. You don't mind being on cutting duty?
No. Call myself the keeper of the saw.
Shoot.
I think I can make it work.
Oh, look at the babies behind you. Out there in the middle of the pasture grazing.
Just wait till they see some work being done.
They gonna really get out there?
Well, no, they come and stand and watch.
Oh. All right. Well, let me go get you some measurements.
Please do.
You ready?
Yes.
Well, y'all, it's going good till we got to this post right here. And for some reason, me and Brooke messed up. And this one's about 1.5 inches too long. Those are 8-foot poles. This one is 8 foot, 1.5 inches. Oh, so I did a quick search around town. Nobody has a 10-foot post. Nobody, not a round one. I could get a square one, but not a round one. And the square one looked kind of weird with everything being round. So I thought for a minute there, what in the world are we gonna do? I can't move this pole over set in concrete. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Some kind of way we messed up. Let's cut 2 poles, 2 posts, and make it the right length. We'll cut one 48 3/4, the other one 48 3/4. I'm gonna take a piece of rebar about, I don't know, 8 inches long, drill me a hole in each one and run that through it, and that'll hold it together. And then I'll set it up, then we'll screw it in, and then the tension wire will pull tension, and it should hold it all together. I think this is gonna work perfectly fine. I do. We're fixing to find out, but I think it's gonna work. If not, I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we sure messed up. I don't know what we did, but we were 1.5 inches off some kind of way, unless the sun warped it, but it don't look like it. It looks like it's pretty straight. It looks like me and Brooke we just made a mistake. Hey, but nobody's perfect, you know? Nobody's perfect. Do you think my plan's gonna work?
Well, I don't want to know. I want to see it happen.
You wanna see it happen?
I picked 2 that I thought were pretty even.
I think that's gonna be okay. All right, let me get this. All right, y'all, it's holding. It's tight. It's not going anywhere. I think that will actually work. I do. Saved us from a catastrophe right there. I don't know how we did that, but we did. But I think we got it fixed though. Good deal. Good deal. I think it worked. Think it worked?
Dee Dee says she thinks so too.
Dee Dee. Dee, that was a great idea by you. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Whoo! Last one done now.
That's right. Now to start on some fencing.
Oh, man. It looks good, though.
Yep.
Looks good. Whew! Got it done. Happy, well, besides the one snafu, but super happy. But let me tell you guys. Now, we've called this thing everything today. And the lazy Susan, the creeping Genny, the spinning Sally. We like the spinning Sally the best. I think that's what we're gonna stick with. The spinning Sally was awesome. It was worth every bit of the $60 I spent on it. It was night and day difference using this versus not using this. Night and day difference. I'm glad we got this now. I'm glad we got this. Well, old buddy, we have got the H-post ready for us to start pulling fencing, which we're gonna do tomorrow, okay? We're gonna pull your fencing tomorrow. I guess you watched us and saw how much we got done today. That was a good bit. We did run into one little. Are you going to sleep on me? Okay, good, good. I was just making sure. We had one little snafu, one little hiccup there, and I thought we were going to be in a little bit of trouble and have to postpone your grand opening and your whole, you know, everything there. But are you going to sleep on me again? Huh? Good, good. I thought we were going to have to postpone, you know, your pasture building because we're going to have to try to find this post. But I think we found a great solution. Oh goodness, Nugget. And I think we'll be able to pull this fence in one day. I really do. I think it's not really super long runs. It's kind of split up. I think we can get it in one day, partner. I really do, sir. And if that's the case, you know, I would say the next day we can get you moved over there. What do you think? That sound like a plan? That sounds like a plan to me. And you'll be over there by your goat buddies, Jesse, Mildred. All right, buddy. I hope you have the most wonderful evening today, okay? All right.